ironically the smallest set out of all of these. But you know what? I'll save my thoughts. I'll let you guys.
We each get 60 seconds again because this is a very controversial thing. Lucas, I don't know how much you've dove into this, but I'll start it off. I'll give you guys, if you aren't aware, I'll give you guys an introduction. So the set you see on screen is a Microfighter. Microfighters were presumed dead until we got this. Nobody's buying it for the build because I kind of wish we had a real one, real scale build of that.
I'm buying it for the build. Actually, no, I'm not.
But the figure itself. So if you guys don't know, last year the UCS Venator came out. Captain Rex was in the Venator. In the instructions, it said, I believe it was an exclusive figure, if I'm not wrong. People bought the Venator for this fig, which I think is absolutely idiotic. When you
that's on them.
You could buy the figure on eBay for cheaper. Either way, if you bought that set for Rex, whatever. Hopefully you didn't, because the Venator is a really good set. It's a very good set. But okay, I'm gonna start 30 seconds. So the problem here, people are mad that this isn't a $10 set, slap in the face to the $10 or the $650 UCS set of the Venator. All right, 30 seconds for me goes now. 2 issues. You shouldn't have bought a Venator.
Wait, that wasn't your 30 seconds? Wait, you just got...
No, that was like the introduction part. This is what I'll say. All right, you get a minute. Because I didn't say my opinion. My opinion on this is LEGO should not have done 2 things. They should not have said the thing in the instructions saying this was going to be only in that set. Or basically, they made it out to be a reason to buy the Venator. Ooh, you got Captain Rex. But they shouldn't have done that.
Did they do that? Did they do that, or did everybody, or did...
No, it says it in the instructions.
Well, did it say that it was going to remain exclusive?
No, but they made it sound like it. I think, first of all, LEGO should not have included a Rex in that set, I think. But the other thing I'll say is that they should not have done it like this, because it kind of makes it look like... It makes it look bad. That's all I'm going to say. They should have made this an actual set. I think a lot of people wouldn't care. Now, me personally, I don't care. I want Rex.
Stop talking.
Minute, yeah, it's a minute. Okay.
Valid now. I think we should have more than a minute to talk about this.
No, we will. I just want opening introduction as a minute.
Do you want to give your blurb first, or do you want me to give my blurb?
I mean, give me 30 again. I mean,
go.
I mean, again, if I'm buying this, it's definitely for the figure. Is there any difference between the Venator one and
it's the exact same.
One? No, it's literally the same.
Yep.
Nope. I mean, would have been cool if they did something different, but I mean, how much? 10 is 10.
$10.
I mean,
$13.
The figure.
$13.
Okay, but definitely not for the build. I mean,
yeah.
What's a Microfighter?
Who buys Microfighter for the builds these days? And exactly. At this point. Okay, that's 30 seconds. TJ, you're up.
God.
I see why people are happy about this, and I see why people are upset about this. I understand where the argument is coming from, that LEGO said that this figure was exclusive to the Venator, any instructions. I get that. However, I take that as them saying, at the time, it's exclusive to the Venator. Now, I don't think they should have included that if they knew they were going to make this, to be fair. And I definitely think they probably, with benefit of hindsight, they probably should have not included it. Now, whether or not they did know this set was coming out, I mean, I don't know.
I think they did. I'm pretty sure they did.
They did?
I mean, they would have had to. They do that stuff years in advance, dude, so...
I agree. What I don't like is a lot of people are getting very mad over people who are upset over this, even though I think those people do have some justification to be mad. Because I could see where it came from, that LEGO was... I don't think they were lying as much as they had just had very bad wording for that, and they shouldn't have included it. Because whether or not they were lying all depends on if they knew this was going to be made or not.
Yeah.
Because the idea that they were lying, I don't know if they... I think maybe the best compromise would have been either put some, weathering on the figure or take off the bandage.
Yeah, so, Lucas, the head underneath has a bandage on it. They could have just taken that off and would have made the head exclusive?
Then it was, Exactly.
It's exclusive fig, then.
If there was any difference. why I asked if there's any difference. I mean, if it's the same.
It's the same fig exactly.
Yeah, I'm not $600 for a single fig. If that's why you're buying that.
But the Venator itself is one of the best UCS sets.
Yeah, that one's a very cool one.
So.
I don't know why you would buy the Venator just for Rex.
Yeah. That's why I think that's an invalid argument. I don't know who was doing that.
Well, like, he's not going to stay exclusive. Of course he's not. He's an incredibly popular character.
Yeah.
They're not going to keep him in that set. If you're buying it just for the Rex. Now, if you thought the arm printing was going to stay exclusive, okay,
that's valid.
That's more fair.
Then again, people do make customs online.
Yeah, if you wanted a Rex and you spent $600 for a Rex figure, well, that's kind of on you, because of course he's not going to stay exclusive to this.
Yeah.
I mean, people have been speculating forever that they're going to make a Y-Wing for Rex.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see where the idea comes from that, like, I think if you're mad that Rex as a character is in a smaller set, then that's where I'm like, I don't know how.
I think there are arguments to this that I'm like, I can respect, but I think the argument that people were buying Venators to invest in Rex purely too, that's stupid, but.
I also, there's some people who are like really heavily defending Lego, and it's to an insane degree over this decision.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, I don't think, between me and you, I don't think we think that Lego is like a perfect company that never makes mistakes and does things that aren't right, but people are getting very, very triggered over this.
Yeah.
Both sides of the discussion.
Well.
So what do you think of the printed waistcape, Andrew?
Yeah, the waistcape's bad. Luckily, I have a Grandpa Gloom Customs one I bought 4 months ago.
I got a question. How would you have felt? Now, this is a question for all you people who are mad that this figure is the exact same as the Venator. How would you have felt if this figure was unique and included a waistcape? Would you be more mad or less mad?
I mean,
the Venator one's still exclusive.
I'd be...
Because you get what you want. He's unique now. He's got a waistcape. So...
I wouldn't... I mean, at the end of the day, I wouldn't... I'd be kind of mad, but, like... This is a $10 set. Anyone can buy this. Like, they're going to get the Rex they want, I guess. It's going to basically make the other one completely useless because nobody would want that, you know? But that was just never going to happen, though. They were never going to do that. But
I think it would have been cooler if they included a Phase 1 Rex in the Venator, honestly.
I agree. I think I said this to... I don't know if I told this to you or... when it came out, I said they shouldn't have done Rex, I don't think. I mean, that's just too big of a character to put in a UCS set to quote-unquote call it an exclusive fig.
Yeah.
I don't think they should have done Rex. I think Ularn is fine. Because I don't know when they're going to include him. Heck, they should have done 5s in that instead of the anniversary figs if they want to do something like that. But I would have been pissed about that, though. I don't know about that, but...
Yeah, I think it would have been. I think probably it would have been cool.
I already don't like that 5s is an anniversary fig. I feel like they could have done 5s in other things, but
some other time once we have like
all
full.
When we'll get all 6, we're gonna talk about it.
25th figures, because I think there's a lot to say in regards of the choices they made, and which ones are really good, and which ones maybe got the ball dropped on them.
Yeah,
but we'll save that because that's a whole different discussion. But as for this set itself, I'm happy that I'm going to be able to get a Rex for $13.
Yeah, same.
I'm happy I'm going to be able to get Squid arm printing for $13. But also, I could understand how if you bought a $600 set, you're excited because you had an exclusive figure, I could understand how that might annoy you. But I mean, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy that I'm going to be able to get this figure.
Yeah, exactly. I'm hyped.
Whether or not it's fair to people who got it in the Venator, I still of course I'm happy.
I think I'm buying like 3 of these day one. I'm so serious.
I might get 2, just one so I could have an extra Rex. But my question is, how cheap do you think Rex is going to be on his own when it's?
He's going to be
less than.
He's going to be less than $10.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's not totally true. This set's going to be hard to find when it comes out. I really truly think it will be. I think it will be.
I mean, it's going to like these type of small sets, they produce a lot of.
You're right. That's valid. I think the first day or two. So I was on Whatnot on people's streams, and how I do a lot of my pricing is based off Bricklink, but also I check out what other people are doing. And out of curiosity, somebody had the Rex from the Venator. They're selling it, which is a smart move because you'll just be able to get it again for $10. So selling his Venator Rex.
We want a brief side discussion.
Well, yeah, okay. Let me just finish this up real quick. So he was selling the Rex you see on screen that comes out in a week for $10. He wanted still $120 for it. So, yeah.
Yeah, he's a scammer. Who are you watching?
I don't remember who it was, but I just scrolled by, you know. But I basically left the stream because obviously not everyone knows that this is coming out. You know, the hardcore fans aren't going to know that, you know, so yeah. All right, TJ, what do you got for us?
So, one thing I recommend you don't do if you're mad about this set is don't go online and make fake rumors about other sets that are going to come out so people don't notice that this set got revealed, because that's a really stupid plan because they're going to know. And also that gives people false hope. And I know for sure you know what I'm referring to.
Yeah.
That.
What was it again? I've kind of forgot about that.
It was a micro-scale Jedi Temple.
Yeah.
A Z95 Headhunter with Commander Bly.
Yeah.
And Star Destroyer from Ahsoka.
Yep.
And apparently those rumors came out with the intention of diverting attention away from this set, because that was like, I think was it like a day or was it the same day?
It was like the same day.
Okay. Which I don't even understand the mindset, because I don't know how that's going to take away attention from this. Like, the people are going to still know about this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd recommend not doing that if you're upset. Now, how long do you think it is until? So I got a question. Do you think the Land Speeder C-3PO is going to be in the buildable C-3PO that's coming out later this year? Because I think I could see that, especially because I don't think that set sold too well. Like,
yeah.
They might have a bunch of extra ones on the
I don't think it will be though. I don't think it is, and I think mainly because there's two things here, and I know it's not good, but it's true, and it's how they've been doing it. Is its original trilogy, the Luke X-wing figure.
I don't buy that.
No, I'm saying, bro, it's just the trend. The Luke X-wing figure is not.
Ball within Lego, and it's like, haha, we're gonna keep all the characters exclusive. I don't know. That to me, I don't buy that at all. I don't like. I mean, yeah, I think I legitimately think it's like just a coincidence with the Rex. You know what I think, honestly? I think that this set was made as as damage control for the people who were upset about Rex being in the Venator.
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Sorry.
I think this set might have actually been. So I think it's a little odd that this set is coming out alongside Mando Season 3 sets.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why is I think this set was rushed. I think that's why it doesn't have. I don't know how planned this set even really was. Because I wonder if Lego saw because there was backlash to Rex being in the Venator.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if Lego saw that and they were like really quick, okay, fine, let's make a cheap set to put him in. I wonder if that's what happened.
Yeah.
And that's why, because like the Luke mech was probably planned in advance.
Yeah, I think they knew that last year.
I don't know if I think this might have been like a last minute decision to get Rex in a cheaper set because they wanted to like. First off, they don't want to look like hypocrites putting a figure like that in a $650 set, because they were getting called out for that already when that first happened. And I think maybe is why this figure is the Venator version. This was like a rush set.
Yeah.
That they just made really quickly. And that also might be why it's come out in June and not August. That's just possibly, what could be happening. Instead of like the secret Illuminati anti-Clone Wars like faction. There's Hydra, there's it's like Captain America Winter Soldier, where like Hydra's infiltrated SHIELD, but in this case it's the original trilogy fanboys who
it is
them. letting them make one.
Yeah, there's lots of that happening, but
It's, I don't know. I don't buy it. I think this was a coincidence, and I think it possibly was just a rush.
okay.
I think the set might have been.
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely valid
I
points.
think it's better too.
Hmm?
Because think about it. If you're making a microfighter, all you have to do is just make a little build.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
that probably doesn't take a long time to design.
Yeah.
And they already had a wild microfighter in production anyway, or not in production, but was made. They
Mhm.
probably like got.
They have the
back and
design already.
What's the quickest way we could get Rex out in the set? What's the quickest way we can do it without having to make any other minifigures or do literally anything?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we can just make a microfighter. It'll be super easy. There's no prints. There's no anything. We can make it within like a day.
Yeah.
Like we literally developed the entire set, all of it within a day, and then put it out. I think that was what happened. I don't think there's like an like Clone Wars like sentiment going on in Lego. I just don't think. I mean, it's fun to like speculate, but I realistically I don't think that's what's happening. I don't think that's what's happening.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Time will tell with the C-3PO. But yeah. All right. Well, that's all I got for today for sets. We'll have more.
Can we talk about Calico Critters next? I'm just kidding.